Welcome back. You're still tuned into Power Breakfast. Well, it's time for our Power Prep segment. We have our research team joining in with what the trade setup is looking like, the stocks that will be in focus, and the action from the F&O space as well. Hey guys, a very good morning to all of you. Ekta, let me come across to you first up. Well, last day of the trading week, but first day of a new series. What is the market setup looking like today?
Thanks for that. Well, it might be a Friday and it might be the start of a new series, but yesterday was a little bit of a weak session for us. The markets were unable to sustain their gains, something that we had not seen previously in the sessions before. So the Sensex and the Nifty ended at nearly 1 month closing lows on expiry day. 43 out of the 50 stocks were in the red. We had, while the DIIs net bought around 2,700 odd crores, we had the FIIs that net sold over 3,300 odd crores. The Nifty, however, was up around 1.5% for the September series as a whole. So this real trepidation really was limited to yesterday's trade. But the markets seem to be weighed down by the crude prices, highest level in 2023, higher for longer rates, higher yields, dollar, concerns over China's property market. But this morning, specific to today, there is some amount of risk on which has taken place. So crude oil has softened, US markets ended higher, Europe snapped its 5-day losing streak. Asia, whichever markets are open, are largely higher in today's trading session, and the gift Nifty is indicating an implied start, which would be a little bit on the flattish end. Now watch for the intraday low of 19,492 being protected and the 50-day moving average of 19,634. In terms of other cues to watch out for, well, it is definitely going into a long weekend, so that is a positive. But nonetheless, from a market's perspective, maybe there could be positions which are closed. RBI policy on the 4th to the 6th of October next week, and we have the World Cup warm-up matches which are beginning today, September 29th till the 3rd of October, and then the World Cup kicks off on the 5th of October. And then obviously we do have earnings season to reckon with as well.
Okay, yes, those are a lot of cues. Ekta, thank you so much for bringing us up to speed with all of them. But a lot of stocks that will be on our radar as well. Vivek has this list. Hey Vivek, good morning.
Well, good morning. Quite a few important stocks, a lot of news flow coming in at the last minute as well. First on our list, MCX, the launch of the much-awaited new commodities trading platform has been kept in abeyance by SEBI. So now what's actually going to happen is that the go live that was supposed to happen on October 3rd will now be deferred, and the new date has not yet been given. So some uncertainty continues as far as MCX is concerned. The next stock on our radar is Cholamandalam. Remember, it's a confirmation of a CNBC-TV18 news break that was broken by our reporter Sudarshan. So, Cholamandalam has gone ahead and launched a QIP worth 2,000 crore rupees. The indicative issue price for this particular QIP is at 1,180 rupees a share, a discount of slightly over 3% to the current market price. The company is also looking to garner over 2,000 crore via the compulsory convertible debenture route. The next stock on our radar, it's a surprising development from Navin Fluorine. The company's MD, Rajesh Wellington, has resigned with effect from 15 December 2023. Keep an eye out for Imami as well, an interesting foray by the company into the juice category. They've gone ahead and acquired over 26% stake in Axiom Ayurveda. The brand is known as Aloe Fruit. NLC India, an operational update coming in there. The company is looking to set up close to 2,400 megawatt coal-based thermal power project in Odisha. The company already has tied up with long-term PPAs for this particular power project. And lastly, Shreyas Shipping, this particular company, has received an offer as far as delisting is concerned. However, what has been the discovered price for the delisting, which was close to 890 rupees a share, that has not been met by the acquiring entity. The acquiring entity has given a counter offer of close to 400 rupees a share. The current market price is 473. So I expect some pressure on Shreyas Shipping as well today.
Okay, all right. So a couple of those names that will be on our radar. Thank you so much for that, Vivek. But let's talk about all the cues from the F&O space. Manglam is joining us now. Hey, Manglam.
Good morning. So we are starting the October series from today, and October series is historically been a good series. In fact, I was looking at last 5-6 October series, and 4 of the last 5 series have seen big moves. In fact, October 2022 and October 2020 saw moves in excess of 6 to 8% itself. And this is important given the fact that we gained about just 270 points in the September series, and we've actually corrected about 700 points from the September series high itself. Importantly, the rollovers have been on the lower side. So the September to October rollovers are 76%. and this compares with a 79% 3-month average. Importantly, also, the Nifty open interest is on a very lighter footing, 0.97 crore shares. This compares with an average of a little over 1 crore shares as well. So you have lower rollovers, you have lighter positions, and the FIIs are 31% long in index futures itself. So that gives you a sense of perhaps a bit of an up move coming by in the month of October. What are the triggers that would lead to that up move? The first one, of course, will be next week itself, RBI policy outcome. So that's something we'll be watching out for. Second quarter starts, so we'll have the updates with the results. So that will impact sentiment as well. Then we have pre-festive season sales. Ekta alluded to the World Cup as well. So that would be a consumption trigger. Also watch out for crude and commodity prices. And global markets and FII flows, of course, remain supreme.
Okay, guys, looks like it's going to be a very busy October for all of us. But thank you so much for joining us and prepping us up for this trading day ahead. With that, we'll slip into a break. When we return, we'll get you details on India's current account deficit for April to June quarter on the other side. Stay tuned.